Friends, fellow Crusader people of YouTube, welcome to King Cannoli's Adventures, a day that I am maybe more excited for than any other day in the history of Crusader Kings, because today is the day we gather artifacts. Look, there was a long time I didn't play Crusader Kings, and I certainly didn't touch Crusader Kings 3 for a very, very long time. I actually played more Crusader Kings 2 in the first 2 years of this game's release than I did of Crusader Kings 3, and I think I figured out why. I think it's because I am a magpie. I've never been more on board with Crusader Kings 3 than in this very moment, where I can go out and collect shiny, shiny trinkets, and that's up to you. What if I am a magpie? And this is where I'd edit in like the Vsauce music that I used in RimWorld the other day, but you know, we've got to hit the ground running here. I got a lot to do. So I have gone through, brace yourself here, I'll go through the list later, and I'll make sure that I leave the comments. You can skip over it if you really just don't want to hear me list off a bunch of artifacts, but I have gone through every single artifact in the game. Well, not everyone, all the famed and illustrious ones, the higher quality ones and the unique ones as well. Every artifact in the game, and I have written down for every single artifact slot in our characters' equipment, so both core artifacts and inventory artifacts, I have written down every artifact I want to put in those slots. Arguably all the best artifacts, not in the world, but within diplomatic range. There are, of course, going to be better artifacts over on the other side of the planet. We can't get there. So all of the artifacts that are released, available to us, we're going to collect all the best ones here. And I love the suggestions that were left in the comments. Now, I will admit here up front that it doesn't make an enormous amount of sense that this guy would be out there collecting all of these artifacts. He's a sneaky fella, so that is very much justifiable. He's a hunter, so maybe he likes trophies, and I think we can definitely incorporate that. And, he's a reveler. He likes to show off, but he enjoys his feasts, and he enjoys manipulating people. And what's a better way to do that than to have them part with their beloved good things and hand them over to him, maybe willingly, maybe not. But he's a very sneaky man. It would make more sense if this was a greedy character, an envious character doing it instead. He is an evil antagonist, and what's more evil antagonist than going around collecting a bunch of artifacts, Thanos? So I do think it suits him a little bit, but again, it's something that I want to do, that I'm kind of imposing on a character that really does have the skill set, and it does kind of suit it a little bit here. Because, of course, it is all intrigue-based. We're going to fabricate claims on those artifacts, we're going to buy claims on those artifacts, then we're going to actually steal the artifacts. We're gonna use his plotting skills to go there and steal them. So someone in the comments came up with a good justification for it, which I'm on board with. This guy wants to collect, at the very minimum, all of Charlemagne's artifacts. It's something his father wanted to do, and I believe he would have instilled that in his son, because that was something that I tried to do quite a lot with this guy, fabricating hooks and trying to bribe them and buy things from them and sway them and win them over, and it just didn't work. So this guy, having been influenced by his father significantly, becoming greater than him, I think he would, want to see that work complete. He didn't like his father. They were both very, very evil people, but also very different. His father was a bit of a lunatic, to be fair. I think he would want to prove a point that he is better. So, to that extent then, we are going to go out there and we're going to find them all. And someone in the comments came up with this clever idea that, obviously we're going to go for all the Charlemagne stuff mainly, but if we slip into finding other things, fine. That this guy wants to try and embody Charlemagne, right? We spent the last couple of episodes proving what a good guy we are, getting all the prestige, winning a crusade, building up piety from literally like minus 200 off the get-go, befriending the Pope. The Pope absolutely loves us. He gave us money and gifts and artifacts and all sorts of such things. This guy wants to prove that he is glorious and grand and not the devil that everybody thinks he is. And what's a better way to do that than to be resplendent, sat on a golden throne with a golden crown and everything else. So that's what we're going to do here. As for the artifacts then, I have, like I said, compiled a list of every single artifact to go in every single slot. Sadly, I can't just type in an artifact name and have it pop up. And some of them are a little bit confusing. Like, for example, the tapestries are all called Ruprecht's Tapestry, Andalusian Tapestry, Tripiramovich Tapestry, and things like that. So they're all kind of similar. But to find them all, I will show them all off starting from now. So again, skip over the next kind of 5 minutes or so if you don't just want to hear me talk about what artifacts we're going to go for, the best ones available to us right now. But that is what I'll be doing for a while. Just a fair warning there. So if we go to artifact type and we start by, I don't know what the hell's going on here. I wasn't doing this earlier. If we say large wall ornament, these are all of our tapestries. We want to sort by more specifically beneficial to you. That will get rid of things like Muhammad's banner, which is only active if you are if you're Islamic. So we are looking for Tripimovich's tapestry, which is here somewhere. Again, there's a lot. Ruprecht's tapestry is one of them. that gives... So with the tapestries, I was looking for bonuses first, and then if they didn't have any good bonuses, I went for all the ones with good renown. So Ruprecht's tapestry is owned by the Pope, so that's going to be a little dangerous, but that does give 0.23 renown per month. Pretty massive. We've got the Andalusian tapestry, and there it is. This is the best tapestry, in my opinion. 0.4 renown, and all of your powerful vassals, so your best vassals, your wealthiest, richest vassals, give an extra 8% to tax, gives court grandeur. Because all these tapestries mainly just give... They mainly just give renown bonuses, and I thought I wanted something a bit better than that, right? Oh, there are no unique ones at all. Sorry, I meant to sort by illustrious. Here we go. And then the other one, again, is out here. There it is. So this one gives court grandeur monthly renown plus 4%. So those are our tapestries. Those will fill up the tapestry slot. I'll keep this open in the background so you can see it. But yeah, those are those 3 slots filled. Then for small wall ornaments, it's very similar. Again, it's all pretty much renown, prestige, that type of thing. I narrowed it down to the mighty boarhide owned by the Basilius, which will be... not that one. The man's got a lot of boar hides. This one here. This was also damaged, so I kind of want to grab this. This gives +1 domain limit, which is pretty cool. Minus 28% short range duration is obviously nuts and massive and insane. The Basilius also has a renowned boar hide. Now I'm looking at my list, which is apparently also very good. This one, I presume. Tyranny lost 16%. Would that have been the one? No, I probably wanted this one. Man-at-Arms maintenance down by 8% is... pretty much worth it by itself because we're spending a fortune on man-at-arms. It's you know, not a massive amount of cash. It might add up to 5, 6, 7 gold per month eventually, so that's pretty all right. Then we've got the renowned boarhide owned by Duke Thurgot. I've also written down for being very, very good. Where is Duke Thurgot? Here he is. This one's also very damaged, so we might be able to buy this straight up. Gives +12 with your powerful vassals, which are the vassals we want to impress the most, so that's pretty nice, eh? So that fills in these 3 slots here. The next ones I went for were, I believe, furniture items. What are these ones I've got? Oh, these are pedestal items, sorry, yeah. So if we go, pedestal, I guess just court, maybe? Here we are. So we are looking for the, this one here. Shamshir-e blah, blah, blah. I don't know how you pronounce that. Piety per night is massive. Prestige is massive. Piety from buildings is massive. Tyranny gained down by 15%. Development growth is up. It's just a load of bonuses. It's also one of the most valuable artifacts in the game. It's unique and it's illustrious, of course. So that's very, very good. We've already got a lot of really good artifacts here. Some of the best in the game. So I wasn't sure if we wanted to swap all of them out. You know, we got the Crown of Thorns, which is given, like, faith, piety, that type of thing. It doesn't suit this particular character. I think you'd be happy to swap it out. We'll never get rid of Joyous, and we probably won't get rid of this Iron Dagger while we're playing an intrigue character either. But I thought we might want to swap it out eventually, so that one is a good sword. And then, of course, the other one that we have to go for is the Skull Cap of Charlemagne. Night effectiveness up by 10%, men-at-arms maintenance down by 5% is pretty crazy. So that fills in a couple of pedestal slots, again, with the opportunity to swap out the Iron Dagger or the Crown of Thorns, depending on the character we're playing. Of course, we can go for others in the future. There's a lot of cool stuff. Spear of Destiny would be amazing to get. Katana would be cool. So while we're here, actually, Throne of Charlemagne for the throne slot, of course, is what we're going to go for. It's the only unique illustrious throne in the game. So the best of the best. We can't do anything better than that one. Then for furniture, I've written down a couple. There isn't a huge amount of furniture in the game, especially not like this very, very high tier stuff. Where is that? We are going for furniture, court, and I don't know. It's here somewhere. We'll find it. We are looking for a couple. We're looking for the Pentaprigion, and the magnificent statue owned by the Emperor of Castile. Can we not sort by... I swear there is a way to sort by... furniture. Oh, there it is, furniture. Yes, cool. And if we sort by cost, let's see if I can track it down here. Sorry, there is a lot, but I'm pretty sure I went for specifically... Oh, did I not go unique? I did go through them all, and I wanted, you know, like certain particular ones. What's it called? Pentaprigion magnificent statue. Oh, those could be something else entirely. Those could be trinkets I've written down instead of furniture. Am I a fool? Maybe I'm losing my mind. What did I want from the furniture then? I swear that was what I wanted. Magnificent statue. Oh, no, it is here. I'm going mad. Short range duration minus 28% is, of course, very good. We do need to say equipable and, valid buyer or seller. There we are. That's what we're looking for. So the other one I actually wanted has disappeared. It was called the, again, oh, you know why? It's not illustrious. Yeah, I remember. It's famed. I think, actually, no, it's not even famed. It's unique. It's unique. It's all coming back to me now. Sorry, my brain has been fried by this. And then type was furniture. Am I fucking going mad here? There it is. Oh, it's Masterworks. It was even lower. This one here is the only unique piece of furniture in the game. So I thought we'd just grab it because it's kind of cool, right? It's just a Basilius. We might find something better than that, but I mean, it's a unique artifact that we can just fill a slot in with, right? The furniture isn't that great, I'll be honest. Prize wine ton, it's good bonuses, but it's not massive. Then I've written down a bunch of spare books. Now, again, the books are something we're probably going to swap out depending on our character, right? I think if we go court and then good and beneficial to me. God, it's like there's a lot going on here because there are like books and then there are like trinkets. So we're actually looking for books this time. So I've written down the Sutta Pitaka is pretty good. Monthly learning lifestyle experience up by 15%. Renowned court grandeur. Again, it's unique. It's the only unique book in the game, if I'm not mistaken. Then we've got the Teladu Conquest, which is if we sort by that looks like it actually might have been destroyed, which would suck. Let's go all. Because I think some of the equipment bonuses we miss out on. There it is. Yeah, that makes sense. So if we don't fulfill the requirements, we still got 1.5 prestige, 5% monthly renown, vassal opinion, things like that. If we fulfill the requirements, it gives like different cultural opinions instead. So it's very, very good. Again, it's one of the only unique books in the game. Then we've got two, which I decided would be great for a future character. French Art of Strategy. This is the French Art of Strategy and the Greek book about warfare are the only two lifestyle experience books that are illustrious. So these are the best of the best, and they're the only two skills, and they're both martial. So that is kind of a golden opportunity for a future character. Shit, maybe this character's heir. We haven't decided what direction we're taking him yet, right? So that's it for core artifacts. That's all of our core artifacts covered with some backup to it. Now, I'll be honest, I fully don't expect that we'll be able to get every single one of these. For personal artifacts, under weapons, there's a prized crossbow, which is brutally good. Prowess plus 12, night effectiveness 14%, and 12% to any enemy fatal casualties is insane. Again, it's the best equipable weapon in the game. We've got this iron dagger, or this prize dagger, which does count as a weapon, but doesn't show up on the list for whatever reason. I think it's because we've already got it equipped. Gives all sorts of, like, really good scheme bonuses, but again, if we're playing a martial character, this is going to be nuts, and I feel like a lot of these artifacts are indirectly setting up for a martial character, huh? Then we've got prize armor, which I talked about yesterday. We actually tracked this one down yesterday, right? It's under Duke, I've written down the person it was. Duke Georgios, that's right. Duke Georgios. So this one gave 13 prowess, lower retreat losses, and much higher fatal casualties. So we can do a bit more guerrilla warfare with that one. Bounce out if things are getting risky, but they take more losses. We come back in. Potentially win with inferior numbers a bit more frequently. Then we've got the regalia for the other thing that we're missing. Trinkets, look, they come and go. I started to look through them. There's so many. I wasn't really sure where we wanted to go with that. And to be honest, for our current character, they'll probably vary character to character, right? We're looking at diplomacy right now. We've got intrigue. Maybe I'll just go through and collect all the best martial ones, all the best learning ones, all the best stewardship ones. Then we can cover any character we get. The other one is the regalia. Pope Castellius' regalia. Calestinus' regalia, that's it. This one here, which is just the best regalia in the game. It's the only illustrious stuff going. So, here we are. Sorry for taking so long. 12:56. Let me write that down fast. So, those are what we're going to go for. Now, obviously, I'm not just going to sit here for the next hour, click through artifacts, wait for plots to fire. We need to have some sort of background task. I want to save the money. It needs to be something that we're not going to be, dropping a lot of money on expenditure. We could try and go back for Sicily, because our son is in line. Now, we've got to solve this issue. Now, a lot of people pointed out, that we can just designate an heir, but designating an heir just means the main character who inherit a lot of titles. We're still Gavelkind. We're not primogeniture or seniority or anything like that. So, for example, because this kid is still alive, because Cannoli, what's this kid called? He is called Cannoli as well. If we were to die, we would lose Sardinia. That would go to Cannoli, right? Same with some of the other titles, like Cagliari would go to Cannoli too, which we really, really don't want. That is because he's our primary heir right now. Those are our primary titles. But some of the other duchies will spread out, right? This one goes to Cornetto, etc., etc. We can solve that in a couple of ways. We could disinherit all the sons besides one genius. That way, everything would stay together. This guy is arbitrary, and he is smart, and he did spend a lot of while getting all this stuff back. We've got to decide which one we're more interested in. This kid is rowdy, right? So we're going intrigue. Do we want to do martial? We have some real golden opportunities. How long does that modifier last for the Mediterranean? 1319. So we've got it for another kind of 30 years. This guy's 53. Martial character would be good. What about you? What do you like? This kid's giant. though. And if we're looking for a martial character, this kid is automatically better. What if we disinherit all of them and get Savilum on the throne as some enormous martial monster? He is tied with the best congenital traits, and he's giant, right? So I think... I think this kid could go far. Let's wait and see. Hopefully we get Rowdy for this kid as well. We'll just see which son comes out best, and we'll disinherit all the others. How about that? Why don't we make it like a Hunger Games style succession for these damn kids? Obviously, diplomacy is preferable to learning, in my opinion, but learning might be interesting. So I'm actually going to go with learning, and we're going to see how he comes out. Now, we want to be educating the best children we've got. So I think we are going to put the eggs in the Savilum basket, which is a bizarre sentence to say. I'm not going to send him to university for the reasons I brought up last episode, in that because he's a genius, we're intelligent, we've got a very similar chance to getting that level 4 education, whereas the university guarantees level 3. Randomness is in our favor to get level 3, and, you know, we're a very significant chance to get level 4, whereas with the university, it would be 4,000 gold or whatever, right, to make him very, very good. By default, he would just automatically become very good. It's 4,500 gold. It's so much. With that 4,500 gold, we could probably just put it to empowering him in other ways, like duchy buildings or other buildings or more man-at-arms or whatever, and just make up for that lack of education, right? So don't worry about that too much, I think. With that money, I could just buy artifacts that will make up for him being level 3 rather than level 4. So I think the university is a trap. A lot of people are saying when they've tested the university, it's been shit. So they have, not bothered. So I feel a little more vindicated that other people kind of agree with me on that front. So, oh, here's another comment I saw. Somebody said that where there are some witches, there's going to be a whole coven, right? We know that Guillaume of Francia is a witch. We've got a strong hook on him that will keep resetting over and over and over every 3 years. We also have a hook on Emperor Karl III. The Holy... No, we had it on Harriman, and Harriman died. So we should investigate this guy, because you know how witches work in Crusader Kings, right? Chances are the parents will try and induct their kids, or maybe the kids will just be swept up in it anyway from some vassals or whatever else, as I found out last time I played witches. So, I think we're going to say, let's find secrets over in the court of the Holy Roman Empire. And if it helps if I go to the right place. There we are. And the traditional capital, that's rare. They don't normally do that. Normally, their capital's all over the bloody place, but that's kind of cool. I like that back. That's our palace. Eventually, we'll grab it back. Don't you worry, we'll get that one day. So, yeah, this is cool. This is great. We might be able to get permanent perpetual hooks if the witchiness carries on between the HRE and Francia. This also indirectly makes us one of the most powerful men in Europe, because we know the biggest secrets of the 2 biggest realms going. We have such sway on these people with these hooks, because they're strong hooks. We can basically make them do whatever we want. Force alliances, we can make them force betrothals, we can get the money from them, or, in our case, artifacts, right? So, we're going to wait for our current plots to end, because what are we doing here? We're fabricating hooks just to get a bit more money. We might as well let those finish. They're not going to do much for us right now, but we'll let them finish just to see what's happening. I'm killing Alda. Alda knows one of our secrets, right? So we're gonna have her killed. Somebody said you should look at the secrets more, see what we've got going on here, and blackmail some people. We don't want to blackmail too many people, because people might know of that, right? People might be upset that we're blackmailing them and try and murder us. It just makes enemies. We've got so many hooks. All of these are like dynastic hooks though, right? So don't worry about that too much. What are these 2 strong hooks? What's the other strong hook? Can you see it? Oh, it's on her. What do we know about her? Oh, she has a lover. Right, of course that's an executable defense in medieval times. So she has a strong hook. This is great though. If we can find those secrets, if we can find that the new emperor of the HRE is a witch much like his father, that puts us in a great place. We've got everybody in our pocket. Hello. In serving as your chancellor, I've learned much about the manners of etiquette. I am willing to tutor you in these topics in order to gain your favor. Absolutely. There's 25% chance he'll increase our diplomacy by 2. Or he gives us etiquette lessons, which is 3 diplomacy, but temporarily rather than 2 diplomacy permanently. Obviously, we prefer the 2 diplomacy permanently. Gets a weak hook. That's okay. He likes us loads. All of our vassals like us. Okay, we got +3 temporarily. We might be able to do more than that. Tyranny in, who really gives a shit if you threaten the Mongol Empire. In fact, even though it gives us tyranny, and I'm trying to keep up this veneer, this facade, honestly, I don't think the Pope would care. I don't know why my vassals give a shit that we're being tyrannical to the Mongol Empire, who have conquered half the world. This is one of those weird events that's like a bit of ludonarrative dissonance. I love that word because it's so wanky and games journalisty. I'm going to do it because honestly, it just doesn't make sense that I don't think it goes contrary to what I'm doing with the character because it doesn't make sense. Does that seem as a justification? Yes, it is, but I also think it's fairly valid, right? Should we just keep him in our pocket? Because there's going to be a point, right, where we can. There's going to be a point where we can, you know, we can start to value having the Mongol Empire, having a hook on the Khan of the Mongol Empire is more valuable to us than 300 gold. So I think right now I'm just gonna keep it. You know, I think I'll keep it there. So, claims on artifacts then. Number one, we have to get back the Throne of Charlemagne. Someone in, you own it. So, let's do it then. I would like to, I can buy an artifact claim on the Throne of Charlemagne. It's 3,000 prestige. After that, we have to, obviously, like, steal the artifacts, right? Before we try that, it's 3,000 prestige, but this is, like, the highest of the high artifact. It's a unique, illustrious item. We're not going to be doing this too frequently, to be fair. Can I just buy it off of you? Should we just test it? Minus 80. Even if we get a hook on him, he won't sell it because it's plus 50. So that's not going to work because he's got minus 140 total. We'd only get plus 110. I guess we'll do it then. I guess we'll say buy artifact claim. Boom. And then we can steal artifact. 85% success chance. I presume that's the max. Let's have a look on the plots. Is that the maximum? It is the maximum. Yeah, I thought it would be. Perfect. We're starting to steal an artifact from him, and we're losing stress because we're vengeful. Oh, shit. So the reason we lose stress because we're vengeful is because, like, I presume Paradox added that operating under the assumption that, you know, you've had an artifact stolen, you're going to get it back because you want revenge. But for us, that's not the case at all. I suppose this guy, again, that justification in the comment section works really well. This guy believes that maybe he is Charlemagne reborn. Maybe he's starting to get a little bit of that dynastic madness, because let's be honest, we started with La Baguette, a unhinged lunatic. He was a complete fruitcake. Hello? Yeah, okay. Just let her know what I know. I don't know what we know that we know, and now we've let her know that she knows that we know it, but she knows that we know it, and now we're happy to let her know that we know it. So I think, what she got? She had something I wanted to, right? Oh no, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. I'm getting confused with someone else. I was getting confused with actually I was about to say the Queen of England, but she is the Queen of England. I guess she just didn't have anything I wanted. With her, right, again, I was just going to take a payment from her, but it's 160 gold. I think it's just better to keep her in our pocket for now, right? So, a lot of those artifacts, this is what other hook do we want to start working on next? Well, I mean, a lot of those other artifacts are artifacts we can probably just buy. So, like, this guy here, his artifact is about to fall apart. He won't accept, but if we had a hook, he would, because it's plus 50, right? In theory. So, we're gonna fabricate a hook on him, if we can. Ooh, shit, why? Because we started one and we failed. So, next year, I'm gonna put him on the list. The list is exclusively for people I want to fabricate stuff on. So, let me dig up, let me go through all the artifacts, see if we can just straight up buy any to start off with. Ooh, the Pope's willing to sell us a tapestry, and you know why? Because he apparently considers himself poor. He is poor for a Pope, but he has plus 10 opinion of us, which has just pushed us over enough to buy it. Swaying the Pope worked out. Look at that. That's one down. And Ivan will accept two. Holy shit, why, Ivan? He gets gold. It's equipped by him. It's better than it's what else he wants, because he's got plus 4 opinion of us. Again, the opinion is really paying off. How can we be evil and everybody love us so much? It just makes no sense. We can't have possibly done anything wrong. Exactly what we need to be able to buy it. Boom. And that doesn't, like, lower opinion, right? We're not just, like, giving away all of that goodwill we've built up. They're happy. I was like, yeah, okay, friend. You want this artifact. Clearly, it means a lot to you. I want the money. Let's do the trade. He's sad to part with it. So that's 2 of the wall tapestries immediately. The only one we can't get is, oh, I should be really getting rid of these as I do it. So the one we can't get is the Andalusian tapestry. But we're actually not far off of that one either. I could just send him some gold, and he actually might be willing to sell it to us. Hold on. What was it? Andalusian tapestry. -3. You know, he actually would sell it to us if we gave him some opinion. Send him a gift. We can't afford it now, but next month. Oh, it's up to 99 opinion. Jesus, man. Is he poor? No, he's absolutely loaded. He just went from minus 35 to plus 99. Now, of course, we do have that diplomacy perk that gives double opinion gain for opinion gifts. But that's a little bit too far, friend. Okay, well, let's let this month of income come in. Cannoli, I want him to be flawed. I want him to be flawed. Attempt to rectify his flaws. He's agreed to let me mentor him, even though his enthusiasm is somewhat lacking. I feel his vices are too deeply set. Should we have him? What do you think? He's greedy, arrogant, and cynical. I'm going to have him forgive someone who's done him wrong. I don't think he'll do that. So now, in theory, hang on, if we go back to that Andalusian tapestry, sorry, I'm suppressing hiccups. It's got to that level already. If we say buy artifact, come on. That gives us the 3 best tapestries in the world. Oh. Look at me go. Okay. It gives us renown, 8% extra tax. We're getting the 0.32 renown. This one's given us 0.14 and then plus 4% monthly renown. This is the best day of my human life. What a great start. Okay, I can tick just like all of those off then. Boom. Look at that. Okay, so Mighty Bullhide and 2 renowned Bullhides coming up next. Now that I look at him, the Basilius isn't a massive fan of us. Who are we swaying right now? It's the... Okay, that's a Marguerite. Well, sod her. She's just a vassal that we're trying to win over. We're going to sway the Basilius instead. Build up some opinion because I think I've fairly... well demonstrated at this point that it's pretty much the most important part. It's massively important. So, we're after this renowned Bullhide, I believe. It was Tyranny Lost. That one gives man-at-arms maintenance. Yeah, that was the one I was after. I might have accidentally talked about the other one earlier, because they're both good, but I think the cash is a bit more important overall, because that's what is empowering us to do all the wars and build all the buildings, and every type of character, whether you're diplomacy, martial, blah, 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 you can benefit from having enormous coffers. This man has so many Bullhides, right? Is that the one I want? No. Was the Mighty Bullhide I want? Low durability. He won't accept, but that's only because I can't afford it. It's only because I can't afford it. So, this might be a good time to cash out. So, let's take some money from money bags. Honestly, the Mongols are so far away. We can fabricate another hut by the time they actually get over here. And at this point, I need the gold, right? So, let's go back to my good friend, the Basilius. Hello. We've got like 5 different artifacts to try and grab from the Basilius. He's a hoarder. We're the new hoarder. We're like the new guy in town trying to do this. So, I would like, number 1. Was it this one? No. I do want that one. And he will accept. And then, we're already bankrupt again, but that's good. Oh no, 238 for the small wall ornaments. We can actually afford a second one. We have to be careful, because the actual artifact upkeep on this is going to be disgusting. We're going to need to try and get some antiquarians, so this might be where we want to search for a caravan master to get someone with high stewardship, right? Okay, Basil, my good friend Basil. What have you got here? So we wanted that one. But, Renowned Bullhide. Let's see if he'll actually sell that to us. Bye. What a mess. Renowned Bullhide. It was that one. He will not accept. Oh, no, that was 359. Okay, we'll save up again. Look at that, we're up to 101.2. Ooh, 101.2. Cannoli FM. Hello. He did not. I'm going to get him to do the same thing over and over and over. Just to, like, really bore him and tire him out and become even more obnoxious and awful. Then we can disinherit him a bit more safely. I give up. His insatiable avarice is driving me mad. I tried my best. And, I better go and tell the court. I'm so frustrated with Cannoli. I've tried my best to set him straight. I did everything I could, the smartest of decisions, but he still won't change. He's so terrible. It makes me so sad in my kind and good heart. Okay, Alda dies. Sorry, speaking of which. She is dead, and spiders cannot talk. We've been over this multiple times. Hello, we've got an inspiration here. He's competent at his craft. You're right. His name is Barda, so he might be a little more trustworthy. Count Simon's wedding. How about you count these nuts? That's right. I'm not coming. That was unintentionally disgusting, I think. I didn't mean it that way. I could have played that off as like very clever, but that's not the type of joke I make. I'm not Jim Davidson. Hello there. I would like to buy this now, Basilius. Renowned Boarhide. Right, buy artifact. Fella? Sorry, this is going to be, speaking of boar, this episode is probably going to be not the most action-packed, but it does fill a glorious void in my heart for shiny, shiny trinkets. Boom. No, I've just made a tremendous misplay there, haven't I? Sold by acquisition day, then. Don't you lie to me. There we go. So now all we need, we got the 2 from the Basil, the other one's from Duke Thurgot. Thurgot's my friend. Archduke Baldric is a sodomite. Unthinkable. But we've thought it, and now I'm going to make him pay. Right, let's have a look here. Sorry, you want a board game? Did we not become enemies with this man before? Would you care for a rousing game of chess? It's just a wager for opinion and stress, not for money. I'll play it for money. Last time he won, and I'm not sure how. So we're just going to go intrigue, intrigue, and intrigue, and intrigue. He won again. I'll be honest, it's probably rock, paper, scissors. We just don't care. We just do not care. Whatever, we'll see who wins next time, because these two, maybe he's enjoying these games of chess. Didn't get any stress from saying that. Maybe he's up for it again at some point. I imagine he's got a point to prove to him that he's vengeful. And we're certainly not just going to murder him over a game of chess. I would never do something like that. That's disgusting. That's unthinkable. I'd just be totally, totally cruel and rude. Anyway, what are we doing? So, next up, we haven't got plots active because I'm just so focused on everything else. We try and fabricate a hook on Byzantium. That'd be good. Because then we can use that to maybe grab some other artifacts for the future. Furniture or whatever else. Oh, my wife, Queen Sibyl's talent with the brush grows with each passing year. And so does her interest and competence in other areas. Thank you for believing in me and my talents, my lord. I have a new project that I would like to start. Perhaps you are interested in my benefactor once more? Yes, of course. She's gonna forge a goblet for us. Oh, cool. I wonder if we've accidentally nurtured... It's architectural expertise. I wonder if we've accidentally nurtured, like, an incredibly good crafter and artisan in our own court. By all means. Okay, we'll see how she gets on then. That'd be cool. Arcanist Marguerite and Judicae Elnabod are among the most powerful vassals in my realm. I never know how to keep them happy so they don't go around stirring trouble. Perhaps flattery is the way to go. Perhaps I should dedicate that the thing that she's painting to one of them. No. Maybe? Dedication overrated. Oh, maybe. We do want to keep up. Oh, they like him so much anyway. No, let's not bother. He says he never knows how to keep them happy. One's got plus 100 opinion, the other's got 63, and they're both terrified of him. Maybe he wants to keep them happy and not terrified, but you can do both. So I want for a new caravan master to try and find a better, okay, you're actually pretty good then. Oh! To try and find a better steward was going to be the next words out of my mouth. For 845 gold, you would need to be an exceptional steward to make up for that, my friend. Sorry, not steward. Antiquarian. That's the word I meant. But it's based on stewardship, right? Yeah, no, you can piss off for that, my friend. Good God. Royal Architect, you're very good. A content gentleman. Boom. Happy to see it. And then I also need an artificer, or apparently like 3? Why are they there? I don't know. Average. We've got an average knight. Oh, I guess that'll do it then. And the caravan master, whatever. It was the caravan master and the artificer were the same person, and then he had the rudeness to die. Again, I don't know why these slots are showing up. Maybe it's just like mods that are changing things and overwriting one another in a weird way. There you go. Get ourselves a nice bodyguard as well. Oh, Lord, to steal the artifacts, it is a long, long, long time. It's like 2 years. Shit. Okay. In that case, fine, you've avoided the murder for now. He's gotten over the chess game. In that case, I think we should be going for some of those other very, very hard to acquire things. What else we got here? Samshir and the Skullcap of Charlemagne. I think both would be good to go for. That is Despot Theodoros of Crete. So we can start stealing that one early. And Procurium of Francia with the strong hook, we can just buy that off of him. Right, so I'm just not bothered by that. So I think we'll buy an artifact claim on the Shamshir, if I can find it. There it is. 3,000 prestige again. It's a big, big investment. And now we can start stealing it early. I hope these schemes don't have... It's 16 months. That's not terrible. I hope they don't have an enormous cooldown, because that would suck, wouldn't it? This is active now, right? Yeah, I just wanted to double check. That's cool. Amazing. Great. Okay. Dale. Sweet, precious Dale, who gives me so much good advice. Said that the only reason that art tab might not be popping up is because we haven't moved our capital to Rome yet. Because, again, I tested all the mods, so I don't think that's the case. So if we move our capital to Rome, we might get that. However, actually, we wouldn't lose Cagliari. It's just we're moving our capital over. This would everything would still be active. It's just we're leaving our home. I don't think that's something for this character to do. You know, ruins, whatever else. I think that's something for a stewardship character to go for. And I want to leave something in the future for us to, of course, look at. Because this guy is kind of a jack of all trades. There we go. Very nice. So I think we'll leave it. I think I'm happy to set up a future character for that. Speaking of which, how are the children looking? Because that's one of the few things we can focus on that won't cost us a small fortune. I think we leave this kid as intrigue. I think this kid we go for learning. And then this kid, ideally, we go for martial. But we'll see how he comes out. Look, even if he doesn't get rowdy or a childhood trait that benefits that, we could just force him to do it. We could just force him to do it, because maybe Cannoli thinks this would just be a useful tool to have, because that's how I think he views his family. I think that could be good. You know what? It does make sense that he thinks his family are tools, given that he married his niece because she was smart, and he knew that would lead to smart children. And his spy master is what, like his sister or some relative? Yeah, no, it's his older sister, much older sister, who is his spy master. So I think he just views his family as like a useful tool to his own ambitions and greatness. He isn't ambitious, but his own greatness. I feel like just being a ruler by default makes you ambitious, right? Yeah, I think that's what we'll do then. I think we would just probably force you into martial either way. So I'm going to do it just so I don't forget and accidentally lock him into something weird. Nutcase then, we'll give you an education in diplomacy. Tiramisu is already a very good candidate. But my wife is better because she's got 15 minimum skill and she's genius. Actually, with the genius to educate and genius and she's got 15 skill, something like an 85% chance or something like that, or an 83% chance to make this kid level 4 education. So let's see it. Because education, like in CK2, or at least it used to in CK2 before Conclave changed it, doesn't matter. Like, whether they're a level 4 educator or whatever, it doesn't matter. Apparently, it's just the base stat in this. Kind of similar to how Conclave works now. Well, there we go. Okay, fair enough then. So I think we're happy with that. We've got to build up a bit more cash, because I wanted to buy that boar hide, but we didn't have enough money for it. But I think, oh, I opened the character finder, you fool. It's big brain time. Just in case I accidentally do that again, I've set it so it only will bring up whoever's in our court, which will be like maximum, what, like 25 characters. So that way, if I accidentally press that button, there you go. Oh, I'm so big brain today. So, hello. Skull Cap for Charlemagne. Again, I think we're pretty much set up for that one anyway, right? So I'm not too bothered. Throne of Charlemagne, we're working on. The Samshir we're working on. The Skull Cap, we've just got to wait for our claim to end. Magnificent statue from the Emperor of Castile. Well, I think we better take a look at that then, my friend, eh? Emperor of Castile has a very fancy statue. And again, I want to start work on the... I want to start work on getting them as soon as possible. Oh, he's also got the Talents of Conquest, too. And Katana I was kind of tempted by, but... where is that? Where is that? Am I going mad? What was it called? Magnificent statue. There it is. Would he be willing to part with that? If we got a hook, no, he would not. Not even remotely close. So it's up to us. This one he almost certainly would not be, right? Oh, no, he would actually be fine with it. The artifact is not relevant to him. We cannot benefit from it. I think we can, though. You don't fulfill the requirements, but we still get benefits. So I think it's still fine. And I think that's also why he's willing to sell it to us, because he's like... Oh, I can't get the top benefits, but I'm only getting the bottom ones. He is getting a benefit from that, right? Let's just double check. So he gives prestige 1.5 per month. Oh, we can't see the breakdown. Bollocks. If we have a look at his vassals, this is our opinion of me, okay? There's got to be some way we can tell if this is actually active for the guy, right? Renown? Can we have a look at that for him? I don't think we can actually see that stat directly on the character page. Well, this might be a total waste of 1,076 gold, but we might just be able to buy that one anyway. So I guess... we go for the statue. How much prestige would it be for the statue, though? It's not unique, but... oh, it's still 3,000 prestige. Shit. For what benefits? Short range duration minus 28%. Oh, it's pretty good. Ooh. And that's in the furniture slot. To be fair, we've already got pretty alright furniture. In fact, we've got one of the few illustrious cabinets... illustrious pieces of furniture going. I don't think I'd swap out either of these benefits for that, to be blunt. So you know what? I think we'll put a pin in that and come back to it. And again, the books are if we don't want to focus on diplomacy anymore. But we do for now. So actually, we'll move on to personal equipment then. The regalia. We've got good regalia, but the papal stuff is arguably better. This just gives us like Glory Hound, Vassal Opinion, and Romance Scheme, which isn't super useful. I want to focus on getting this regalia first because it was falling apart and the guy wasn't repairing it because he's a moron. Here we are. He can't afford it because it's just a random mare. Can I just straight buy it off you? Will you do it? He will not accept. If we get a hook on him, he will accept. So I guess we'll just try that route instead. So we're going to wait a while. Oh, I've already put him on the list. Sorry, it's hard to keep up with everything we've got going on. So I'm looking at 3 different lists here simultaneously. And then the other one was the armor, which, to be fair, again, we might just be able to grab with... oh, this was under Duke Georgios, right? Was this one? Let's have a look. It was the one that gave the massive prowess. Yeah, that's it. Georgios, my friend. Hello. I would like to buy your artifact if you're part with it. I don't think you will. Are we close? Minus 57. No. Okay, so actually this one might be a good one to go for a claim on. So let's buy a claim on his armor. 3,000. I'm going to go for it because our armor's really, really bad. We've already got Illustrious Regalia. We can get that one anyway. So I'm all right with that. And then let's put you on the list. What are we scheming to do? Steal 2 artifacts, fabricate a hook on the Basilius. I think we will let those go. Then we'll go back to it. Duke Jeffrey. Oh, unbelievable. Let's start blackmailing some of these people and get some hooks, eh? That was if you go to the right tab. Hooks and secrets. And I don't really care about this one. Okay. What's this one? Usable hooks. Let's just see the usable hooks. Get them blackmailed. Get them blackmailed. You might go for it. It's 80% chance. I think you did go for it, because there you go. Very nice. These people are irrelevant, because I'm just doing it for the money right now, to be honest with you. So we'll take 70 from you and 100 from you. I wonder if I can buy that little boar hide, because I couldn't afford it. That's the only reason we couldn't get it. But now, I think we're good. Then that's ticked off another kind of section, and that'll help keep my brain nicely in order. Small wall ornament, and it was under Duke Thurgot. Duke Thurgot, where are you? Hold on, bear with me. Sorry, please stand by. We'll be here in a second. Duke Thurgot. There it is. Renowned Boarhide. Right. It's almost broken. So again, I think this guy will just be like, yeah, take it. Whatever. He likes this a decent amount. Boom. He will just accept that. Boom. Very nice. And that fulfills another entire category. We've got to repair a lot of artifacts. So this is a slight problem. I don't know that I'm so bothered about the Karling sword, but it is a Karling sword, so we'll keep it. Let's get this all repaired then. Ugh. What about this one? How much is this going to cost? Another 375. That's like 3 whole months. Not including the blackmailing and the other money that we can get here. Oh! Hello there. I think we've got a very legitimate reason now to try and pursue a martial character. We actually have another good legitimate reason. We got that Fields of Cloth and of Gold perk for the dynasty. One of the, what are they called? Traditions, legacies, whatever. So fighting in more tournaments would be fantastic. Our guy's just in his call it his midlife crisis, even though this is probably like the end of his last few years on Earth. Has become an aspiring blade master. Oh, that's sweet. There's a small health resistance bonus there. Oh, I think that gives us a very legitimate reason to pursue some of these other kids becoming martial characters. So let's, again, hope, pray that Savalon becomes rowdy. Because if he does, that puts us in a really, really great place. And we got another diplomacy perk. And we become diplomat. Very nice. I think, honestly, so someone pointed out I'm a fool. And I actually did miss Torturer. Is it worth going back to that? Hostile skin resistance, 25% levy size. I do not give a shit about hostile skin resistance. Irrelevant, because we've already basically maxed it out, unless we come up with it against another character like Cannoli, which we won't. Dread gain 50% isn't irrelevant, because we have permanent dread with everybody. And the 4 prowess probably isn't super relevant either. So you know what? I think, the reason I'm talking about this, I think we'll stick with this one. I think we're going to go for Majesty focus, because I think that's what he is focusing on, right? We're going to start putting points. How are we looking? 13 months still per perk. That's pretty good. That's basically the maximum. Oh, sorry. Maximum. No, minimum time. Ignore me. We'll go for August, and I think we'll go down to, again, he's trying to become as glorious as possible with all of his regalia and his trinkets. This is a good idea. I think we'll stick with it. My wife wants money. She wants money. I can just give her the money and gain opinion. So that's higher quality guaranteed for 885. This one is higher quality guaranteed and the opinion, but there's 47% chance we only get it for 150 instead of 855. Guards sees what she needs. That doesn't make her happy. She's not bothered because she can't get what she wants, but it does make us tyrannical. Always say no. Surely we can get a fair price. Come on. We did get a fair price. And I think that's because he's horrifically terrifying. He's a dreadful man through and through. Maximum dread again. I should try and never forget. Or I'll never lose again. Obsessed with vengeance. He's vengeful, but I don't think he is obsessed with vengeance. It's a personality trait. Slow to forget a slight doesn't mean that he will never forget a slight. I don't think it really bothers him. Like, he lost a battle against a guy that was part of the Crusade, but he won the Crusade, so I don't think he was that marred by the whole thing. Oh, This man is trying to have an empress murdered. Oh no, he had her murdered. That's got to be a strong hook, right? That's got to be a strong hook right there. That's, again, repeatable, very lovely, very fine cash for me. One day I'll click the right tab, I promise. Surely, that is... I'm going mad. Where the hell is it? Down here a bit more? There it is. It is a strong hook. It was indeed a strong hook. Sorry, lots of distractions today. Got lots going on. Boom. And then, in real life, it's just, you know, makes things a little more complicated out here. Right, let's get that payment. Strong hook blackmail on him. Can we use again for 5 years? That's fine. 100 gold every 5 years or so. That's an extra 20 gold a year. That's an extra 1.8 gold per month. Well done. Really good work. Ooh, that's what happened to the war. People were asking. It was still going. I thought he'd lost and that was it. Revoke his title. Yes! My plan. It worked perfectly. This doesn't matter. He's discovered the plot and it's made no dent whatsoever. So basically it's 85, 95 on all the artifacts we're going to steal. So luck's in our favor. But we'll see how it goes. We should pay the ransom. Oh, should we? Oh, honestly, just fucking execute him. I don't care. What are you going to do? Just execute him. Can I execute him? Whatever. No, leave him. Oh, what's he going to do? I really do not mind at all. We did sway the Basilius there as well. Did you see that? So today I think we'll keep all of the artifact gathering in... He executed him. I am an intrigue master. Oh, God, how could you allow my dear son Cannoli to pass on in Duke Bacal's prison? He was blameless, my perfect son. We're saying that to the court. When we get the missive, he collapses from his throne. Why, God, he was blameless. And then we do a sly smile off to the side camera, because he was blameless, of course. We were to blame. We just executed that whole thing, no pun intended. He did not deserve this. He has died in house arrest. You gain 0 stress. You're goddamn right, we gain 0 stress. Oh, that was a work of intrigue art. No, my son who almost certainly wasn't my son. My basic and comely son with mediocre stats. How will I ever get over your death? And now my player heir is Julian Karling. Who in the motherfucker is Julian Karling? He had a son. Well, not for long he didn't. Am I about to murder a baby? Well, he had three sons. Well, here I go killing kids again. It comes full circle. Dishonorable! She's came from the shadows to have Gunhilda murdered. Oh, we are stacking up the hooks. This was a great call going for blackmail, by the way. It was a fantastic idea. We can't... Oh, cannot be used for blackmail. Oh, is it already exposed? A strong hook. You already have a superior hook on her. Oh, it's the same lady. Oh, it's the same lady. Right, so we've lost our alliance. My sister Bucatello died. She died from smallpox. We lost our alliance. We had an alliance with France? Oh. Oh, I used a hook, right, to push it on him. I thought I negotiated an alliance anyway. I thought we could negotiate one for... It was proposed alliance. Right, I see. Sorry, that's my bad. I thought I negotiated the alliance with him, whereas in fact I proposed one because they were already married, so fair enough. Could we request a claim on the whole of France? He would not accept. That's reasonable. Honestly, that's a reasonable request from the Pope. I was just doing it to... I wasn't seriously considering that, of course. Right, we should be a little more careful then. We do have hooks on Europe. That doesn't mean that we are... Our only allies are Sweden. So again, maybe that hook on Byzantium. I wonder if we could just get an alliance with him somehow. We have unmarried... This guy can die. This guy can die, and I don't think anybody will miss him with a face like that. It's a face only a mother could love. We don't have any daughters, and all of his daughters are betrothed, so I can... We've got a lot of people to murder. Okay, bear with me here. Who was I murdering? We've got to murder 3 grandchildren. We could just disinherit them, of course, but that's not a decision you take lightly. You're, of course, going to make an enemy for life doing that, so that's something we'll be very careful of. Got to murder 3 grandchildren and another child so that we can marry a child off. It's always with the child murder. What's wrong with you? Oh. Shit! We failed to steal the artifact. How long does it go on cooldown for? Don't do this to me. Steal artifacts. Oh my god, it's permanent. I spent, 4,000 prestige on nothing. Challenge him? Non-lethal single combat. 24 versus our 31. I think getting the armor first would be relevant. What if we just challenge him for his armor? He will accept. 30 versus 31. Shit, that's dangerous, isn't it? Steel. 16 months before then we've got to wait and this guy dies. Because Cannoli's not old, he's 54, but he's got a lot of enemies. How's his health doing? Has a bad omen. When does that disappear? Moderate health penalty. Oh, it disappears next year and then it'll be in, like, fine health. Actually, probably, like, positive because of all his stuff. Ooh, it's such a hard choice. Oh, God. We could just duel him, but if we get unlucky again, we're in a real bad place. If we challenge and fail, it's non-lethal. We just lose prestige and a bit of honor, right? Let's do it. I am the fastest blade in Balio Tyrrhenia. Yes. Let's see how you do without your sword. And then, fool, take this because we're a hunter. Knife to the hand. Fastest blade. We've actually done it. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. We made a rival. He bested you in a duel. No, he didn't. I bested him in a duel. It says they're bested you in a duel, but clearly it says I'm victorious here. Oh. And we've gained the armor. This is good. This is good. Do we get resplendent raiment for 1,500 gold? Well, no. We're going to go for traditional raiment. I acquire an outfit fit for a king that gives diplomacy and stewardship. We might also gain diplomacy lifestyle experience. We did. Very good. That saved us a good 1,000 cash. Right, okay. Una's illustrious male. Fine. Prize armor gives 13 prowess. So this man just went from being an average fighter to powerful. Powerful. Although he counts as old age now, which just kind of sucks. So are we... do you think we just challenge him for the artifact then? Who had the artifact? Oh, it's him. He's traveling now. Challenge for artifacts. We can do that in 2 years. Demand artifact. He will just accept. Shit, we can just demand it. Oh, fuck, because he likes us. But it was just accept. Artifacts are around precious, but his military is weaker than mine, so he'll just accept. Oh, it's not all lost. Oh! My wife just randomly made an illustrious pedestal item. Over here, my lord. I have toiled many days and nights, and finally my work is done. She presents me with an object wrapped in cloth. As I lift the fabric, my eyes grow. A ceremonial goblet of masterful craftsmanship. Oh my god, is she going to soften his heart? We got our artifact too. Our throne. I hope she doesn't soften his heart too much. Throne of Charlemagne. Court grandeur bonus +4. Courtly and glory hand vassals up by 8. And of course the prestige and renown. Oh, Cannoli's goblet. Look at this treasury. Look at this treasury. Oh. Now, I know what you're thinking. There was one thing, good friend Mr. Samuel Streamer, you didn't look at, and that was your papal tiara. I've said that this tiara has come down generation through generation. If only there was a mod we could upgrade it with. And my god, I have done exactly that. First, I'm going to repair it. I've added a mod that should, in theory, allow us to upgrade the artifact. I don't know how we do it. Improve artifact. It's right there. First, choose artifact type. We can't upgrade anything. Oh. You have no non-illustrious crowns that can be upgraded. No. It's because we don't have an antiquarian? The antiquarian needs to be good or excellent. We need to find a better antiquarian. I can do that. I can do that. That's okay. That's acceptable. Antiquarian right now. Okay, so we're looking for... What is it based on? If I sack you... Goodbye. It does say what it's based on right now when it's down here. Antiquarian, traits, administrator, and shy. And the primary skill is learning. I thought it would be stewardship. Administrators with high learning who is also shy. Okay. Should we just see if there's anybody that matches that perfectly? Let's give it a go. So we've got administrator, shy. And then we'll sort by high learning. I can't imagine there's going to be many... I was going to say, I can't imagine there's going to be anybody with both administrator and shy. Take away shy, just look for administrators, because you imagine that would have a... Is that really no one? Oh, I'm looking inside my own court, you fool. Yeah, inside diplomatic range, obviously. Here we go. Here we go. It's loading now. Okay, we'll look for more shy carrots again. I'll narrow it down a bit further, but I can't imagine there's... Yeah, there's one administrator, and she's incapable. Sorry, infirm. Damn, one in the whole world. Reset to defaults? Top realm. Just say all. And then inside Diplo range. That can't be right. There can't just be one. That's better. I'm not sure what I had on. And then I also want to enable not rulers, of course. So that way, if we say not ruler, or more specifically, yeah, not rulers, right? And then let's go shy again, and then refresh, and see what we get. There's got to be at least one person with that combo, right? There's only 9 characters who are administrators. Shit. Ah, no. Sorry, it's just refreshed. There are 9 characters who are administrators who are also shy. Opinion of me. Yes, please sort that by that. So, it's going to be a hard one to find. Don't forget we're looking for high learning too. So, the absolute best of the best is 24. This lady here is the best of the best, bar none. Her husband is a ruler. So, we're not going to be able to get her. I'm going to abduct her. Abduct her a recruiter? Am I allowed to do that? Even though she's married to a ruler? I would just give it a go. Just give it a go. Why not? I think that's fine. We recruit her, we give her some money. If we have to take a hook, whatever works just to get her to our court. No one will join the plot. So this might be a good time to bring our spy master back in. This could be very, very valuable for a man who's now suddenly obsessed with artifacts. No, I'm not talking about me. What are you talking about? Yes, support schemes. What does that take us up to? Let's have a look here. Intrigue menu. We'll never press the buttons in the right order. 78 out of 85 with an 85% chance of secrecy. I think we let him cook. My son, Barasone. Oh, they're all coming out genius. Oh, my lord. Okay, Roman desserts then? What do you think? Let's have a look. Roman dessert. Limes Arabicus. That's a fun name just to say out loud. Limes Arabicus. That sounds good. No, unthinkable. Somebody needs to stand up for the Basilius who's been besmirched. And that someone is me. Okay, shall we clear a path for an alliance with Basilius? I think so. So I think we kill this kid. I think we marry son to daughter using the hook. Or we could try and get an artifact, which I did want, don't forget. I say buy artifact. Crown of Justinian, I presume he would never part with. This is what I wanted. Oh, we'll just sell it to us anyway. Oh, sick. Okay. Well, that's another one off my list, so let me just go quickly take that back. I'll be honest. I was kind of surprised, and I wasn't expecting it. So we got that one. We've got the Throne of Charlemagne. We've got that one. It's a magnificent statue from the Emperor of Castile, Samshir, and the skull cap of Charlemagne. Can we see our artifact claims just on a list? Your claims. That's right. So this one. Am I not stealing that? Steal artifact from Despot. Am I not already stealing that? That's okay. No, this is him. I'm already stealing it. You fool. You complete idiot. Okay, that's that one done. I was going to say, we could always demand it again, because they'll probably just hand it over at that point, right? Oh. A skull cap of Charlemagne. Let's go grab that. What is that? That's a pedestal item, I presume. Emperor Guillaume of Francia. Can we just buy it? No, he's not going to let us just buy it. Buy artifact claim. 4. Skull cap of 3,000 again, but honestly, do it. Do it, and then he will not... If we demand it, he's not going to give it to us, right? Can I just demand it already? Is there an option to do that? I guess not. Because he probably has a claim on it too, right? I'm not sure. Well, either way, we'll keep that in the back burner for now. We'll come back to that later. I'd rather spend the prestige now. I presume artifact claims aren't inherited, right? But if they are... It's probably a good idea to spend the prestige now. We'll take a look at that later anyway. We've got some stuff to repair. Oh, Lord, I can't afford it. Oh, Lord, we need more money. I can't believe I'm saying that at so much money per month. Look at my high almond. That's okay. It already endorses us. We've stolen it. Oh, shit. We actually managed to get it. We've made a lot of enemies, but no rivals. No people who are willing to, like, follow up on it. Nobody's going to actively try and kill us, which is the important part. Okay, now we've got to ask ourselves, what do we want to swap out? Honestly, I think the Crown of Thorns is not... useful. Oh, this is better. I like that. Not as useful as this. So let's put it out there. Oh, shit. We've got some good stuff. This gives renown, powerful vassal opinion, powerful vassal levy contribution, and court grandeur. It's court grandeur renown. Are they comparable? 0.014. Oh, God, it's nowhere near. What about this one? What's this one doing for us? Knight effectiveness, powerful vassal opinion. Honestly, I'm going to swap those out. Because it's the only unique piece of furniture in the world, don't forget. So that's like got almost kind of a flex to it. It's not that good, but it's just nice for my thoughts and feelings. Ha 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 ha! To the chatter and King Cannoli, you have something that belongs to me, the wellspring of life that our previous character stole. Obviously decline. Follow me. Fight me. Fight me for it. How about that? Sway scheme power up by 30%, monk's prestige plus dead bread by 1%. That is 100% prestige per month? No. Monthly prestige per dread plus 1%. Monthly prestige per dread, 1%. We have 100 dread. That's 100 prestige per month. I'm not going mad. Am I going mad? That seems obscene. That seems obscene. I can't even see it on the list. I'm going to be honest with you. Maybe it needs a month to tick over like Cash does. Hello. You want... I know that you are Baguette Karling's real killer. Curador Durante of Palo. I accept. I accept. Keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. I'm not going to... I would not do anything. We'll kill him. 50 opinion of us for the Basilius. The Basilius loves us, so actually we don't need that at all. In fact, I don't need to be swaying the Basilius anymore, so we'll move on elsewhere. Remember, those opinion changes really did make the difference between being able to get artifacts and not. We're currently not trying to steal an artifact, so I guess we will... Abducting you, killing you. You hate us. You are a rival. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's because we beat him in that fight, right? Julien Karling. Do we start trimming the dynasty tree? Because if we end up playing as this kid, I'll be very upset. So I think I'm going to say, look, this is a higher priority than anything else we've got going on. Can I fabricate a hook on you again? That's good, because I'd really like to get that. I still can't buy that off you. It's going to fall apart, I think, before I get it. Shit, 43 years. Nah, we're good. We're good for a while. Just stick with it. Okay, get me my new antiquarian. Ooh, I've got a hat with your name on it, my lady. I would like to negotiate your release. I would like to recruit you. She'll already take it. Demand conversion. She will definitely take it. Employer is my executioner. No, I've got a position for you. She'll leave the court. She'll be happy to be here. She won't be happy to be here. I'll send her some money, I suppose, or I could sway her or whatever. But I am going to give her that court position because she's like the best antiquarian in the world. And her aptitude is only still good. What the fuck are you talking about? She literally can't be any better. She's shy. She's an administrator. Her primary skill is learning. Is it because she's got low stewardship? I don't know. She's the best in the world, then it's still only quote-unquote good. But now, look at this. You have no illustrious crowns that can be upgraded. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't do me like this. We can upgrade the books, though. Oh. Oh. The intrigue book, the learning books, right? Or any books that we've got, right? No crowns can be upgraded. That sucks. I guess it's not a... Wait. You have no crowns that can be upgraded, but we can still send for the antiquarian. We can improve it! Yes! We've got no crowns that can be upgraded. What about my tiara, though? It'll be upgraded by one level. Its modifiers will also increase. She's actually done it, though. Number of knights plus 1, knight effectiveness plus 15%. What was it before? That doesn't seem much of an improvement, but thank you. Thank you. I basically just spent 500 gold to give it a different color. I'm happy with it. Greetings, my lord, Cudras, one of the cooks says. I have your son Cornetto with me here. He promises to clean the cooks in the cookery, you see. Do not have people tell you what you can and cannot eat. What are you being? You are the martial character. The martial character. Lazy. Gluttonous. If this character is going to take on stress for anything, it's because he wants his kids to be as good as possible. He doesn't understand how people work. I like to... Well, no, I guess he does understand how people work, but he doesn't understand compassion and love. That's not within his forte at all. So, it should stress him out trying to make kids compassionate or the best they can be. We've got to ask ourselves, what's the best trait here? Because we could end up playing as this kid. I do think compassionate is better. Will that affect his martial score? No. Intrigue, natural dread, dread decay. That's okay. That's all right. It's compassionate, too. Could be a little Crusader. What about, Limres, Limres? Limes Arabicus is, ill. That's unfortunate. What about the giant child? Bossy. Oh, the stars have aligned. He's already on martial, because of course I've already done it. Oh, shit, my child. You are so good. Give him the books early, just have him build himself up. We can improve the artifact again whenever we want. Oh, I can't afford it. But I will bear that in mind. Now that we've got this antiquarian, we need to spend every penny making it as good as possible. Never a dull moment. Julien Karling. Julien Karling is going in the water, so I don't really care about him. Oh, sorry, there's a lot to think about here, eh? I'm just going to auction this one off because it's inferior to everything else. We've got miniature cabinet. Honestly, the building construction time minus 15% is actually good enough to keep in our core. Count Rashid's spear. I don't know who he is. Get out. And then we've got the bloody blade, which is good, but doesn't do anything for us. It's got a history, right? It's got a history with our character, and I kind of like it. It was this guy's father's weapon? It was Biscotti's weapon. Him and his wife, looking lustfully at the blacksmith's mighty arms, as I remember the story being behind it. Again, that's what the game gave to us. Get some money from the Basilius. No, I'm gonna set that marriage up. I think that's more valuable to us right now. And right on the subject, in fact. Oh, the wilderness can be such a dangerous place. She's pregnant. No! It doesn't matter too much. It's just another... You can't do this to me. The kid is dead. She's gonna have a child that we'll have to throw in the ocean, but then we can marry her off. Marry her off to my son? I think we'll just marry her off to, like, nutcakes or whatever, like Cornetto. And then we'll just designate an heir. He'll just accept that anyway. Daughter of the Basilius. Oh my god, because she's in someone else's court and this guy's just like, get rid of this daughter. We've just undercut them. We can still keep the hook. Shit. If this guy dies of pneumonia, I might actually cry. You're going to see an actual human tear roll down my face. It's too late for caution. It is. He's going to die. This guy is a novice physician. He's a wise man. He's got good learning. He's also a knight and a food taster. He's a man of many talents. It is too late for caution. Oh, God. Seamus handed me a plate with grey powdery substance on it. Apparently it consisted of ground up scabs from a person in a state worse than mine. He showed no indication of joking as he told me I can learn and inhale as much as I could. The treatment was as unpleasant as my symptoms, yet it seems to have been effective. I feel better. He's not that much better. That must have been the bad omen. When does that disappear? 24th of December. If we can survive longer, we're going to be fine. We've just somehow managed to force an alliance on the Basilius, right? We are allied? Because we married his daughter to my son? I guess because they're not married yet, but normally it's just like, hey, you're allied now. Oh, well, that's fine then. Hey, we'll sort that out. Oh, money! Thank you, I can upgrade my papal hat. Improve it once more. 1,000 gold. Oh, Jesus. Maybe literally. Okay, it gives +1, +15%. That's easy to remember. Improve it. It now gives +1, +15%. Oh, fuck. 1,000 gold well spent as far as I'm concerned. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, what have I done? And then to upgrade it another level. Sorry, can we talk about how much it will cost before I accept the decision? You can't afford. It's 1,500 gold. Nothing happens. What if I just click it anyway? Nothing happens. It's 1,500 gold. Am I about to spend 15 months worth of income on improving my crown that does nothing? We'll take some money from the Basilius. What do you want? I'm not writing a book. Piss off. Okay. Well, designate a selfless regent may help your grandson not die too early. Oh, if we die too early, that's fine. No, you'll be fine. He'll pull through this. We've just got to get to December, remember? Oh, his wife's pregnant again. Well, that was inappropriate. I think the man's on death's door. Have we got any books that give health bonuses? Just temporarily, if we can do that. Scheme secrecy... Hostile scheme. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Anything at all. Any pedestal items. Come on, I need some health here. Not much. The perfume. It all comes back to the perfume. The candy jar is a tiny penalty. I almost kind of want to equip it to him so he's, like, having a nice time maybe before he dies. Shit. Wellspring of Life, ironically, doesn't give us anything. Oh, this has opened my eyes a little bit. Maybe we'll move off of the artifact store and tidy everything else up, and then when we've got nothing else to do, we'll go back to the artifact store a little bit. But, I mean, look. I basically did everything I wanted to do anyway, so I'm happy with it. You know, I think we nailed it. There's a lot of other things I want to collect. The skull cap of Charlemagne, we've really got to get. But on my list, there was the skull cap of Charlemagne and the magnificent statue. Everything else was optional. Like the Pope's regalia. It's better than our regalia, sure, but it's still illustrious. The prize crossbow, we don't need to equip right now, but is like higher in prowess, but even then not by much. So it's all stuff that is just optional. I don't think I've got anything else that can help with health. I think we just leave it there, and I think we just let him cook. He'll be fine. He'll survive. Crown of Thorns. Jesus, help me, Jesus. No, Jesus knows what we've done. Okay. I think we just go with it then. Is there anything else we can do? He's got no stress. He's got good symptom treatment. He's gonna be okay. Health is poor. If we can survive till December, we live. Damn you. Okay, hold on. Who's Curador Durante? Who's he? Dismiss his hook. Just like, get out. He's got a hook on me, right? Get out. That could be quite fun. I think we'll just kill him. No. Stop getting distracted here. We can't afford to kill him. We could die any second. We've got like 3 grandkids that have got dying. Conveniently, I've got 3 plots open. 1, 2, and 3. Get them all binned off simultaneously. But if we're caught, oh my god, if we're caught right at the end of his life, that would make me cry. Oh, he's lost it. He's lost it. He's back. He's back. He's back. And then his health will go back to normal in December. I'm going to keep the perfume equipped for now. And we're just going to keep him alive for a while. Again, let him cook. He's lost another diplomacy point. Nice. Praetorian Guard, month prestige per night plus 2%. Oh shit, that's enormous because we have like 22 knights or something like that. Live, damn you. And we're through. His health is fine. I've got hiccups again. Understandably, I think in a situation like that, that was high stress. Right, we're looking for the diplomacy book again, aren't we? I can't remember. I need to rename some of these if that's even possible, because this is like too much. Too much going on. French court politics is diplomacy. If we got a better, that's 20% diplomacy. Stewardship, that one's stewardship. Okay, fair enough. We've actually already got some stewardship stuff built up. We need to start building up martial stuff when we've got a definite heir lined up. But until that point comes, let's just stick with it. You want to buy my hook? My lord, it's been brought to my attention that your black bull hide is in terrible condition. You want to buy that? Do I not have that in my court equipped? No. He loses 120. Oh, but he wants it for a hook. No. He's offering to repair it for a hook. Absolutely not. Okay, then. Search for a caravan master. Honestly, we're fine. I only wanted that for an antiquarian, and we're going to get rid of that because I don't care what you've got. We've got to repair some of these things, though, haven't we? I'm just going to auction that off. I think we should just go out of our way to auction off all the stuff that we're not going to use. It's called seduction scheme power, so occasionally that could be useful. Old signet ring. It gives stewardship lifestyle experience, so I'll actually repair these two. We can afford it right now. Okay. Sorry, this is, again, I'm trying to keep all this stuff in one. I'm gonna keep all the artifact stuff going at once. By artifact, use a hook, and I would like the skull cap of Charlemagne. He's going to sell it to us. We've actually done it. That was one of the big artifacts I wanted. That was the final big artifact I wanted. Pedestal item. What don't we want? Obviously, I've got to keep all the Charlemagne stuff equipped. I love the goblet. Our wife did. I really do, but it's shit. No offense. Skull cap of Charlemagne. His man-at-arms event is down by 5%. Knight effectiveness up by 10%. Vassal opinion plus 10. The goblet's giving it a small amount of tax. The goblet's giving us 0.2 gold per month. Give me the skull cap. Look at this goddamn treasury. A golden god of a man. I'm happy to leave the artifact gathering there. Because I achieved everything I wanted to do. But he's dead. Oh, it was a terrible tragedy. Oh, my heir is killed. Oh, my heir. Oh, it's so sad. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Our succession then. Hold on. Go back to succession. Cannoli, then Cornetto. Cannoli, then Cornetto. Cannoli, then Cornetto. Oh, we don't need to kill her. She's a granddaughter. She's also inbred, apparently. Okay, we don't need to kill her. Take that plot away. Okay, so we kill Cannoli. We're back in line. Right. Get rid of you then. You need to die because you've got a hook on us, and you know that we've killed someone. And if you reveal that, you're going to undo all my good work. I can't murder him. I cannot murder him. I could just abduct him. What can I do if I abduct him, though? Just throw him in the prison and let him die in the prison? Nobody will know. That seems good. And then, Duke Georgios, kill him, just to keep it safe. And then you, I want that bloody artifact so badly, but he just won't hand it over. So let's, again, let him cook. That'll be the final artifact for today. Baguette Karling, she's genius. She's a, oh, what is that, handsome? Pretty, yes. May go strong and wise. I need another dessert here. This is good, though. Did you mean Roman desert? No, I didn't. I meant Roman dessert. I understand that's a little confusing. Souffle's pudding and cheesecake. Savalum. We've already got that, haven't we? Spira. That just sounds like a good, strong name. Spira. There you go. May you go strong and wise, my daughter. That gives us some marriage fodder, too. Which I'm happy to see. I don't understand why we don't have an alliance with the Byzantines. Maybe I missed something very, very obvious here. We've got a son betrothed to the Princess of the Byzantine Empire. She didn't have a baby in the end. Oh. Interesting. I wonder what happened. Not that, I mean, tragic, awful, but it does save us a murder plot. So I guess we'll consider it a win. Ugh, what a piece of shit you are, Cannoli. What an awful man. I see why they call you the devil. Good deflection. We can negotiate alliances. Again, all of them are totally irrelevant. I think we just carry on. I think things are going so well. I don't think I upset the apple cart. Just keep going. Sort the succession out. We don't need to kill them. We've got designated heir. Hold. What was I thinking? We don't need to do it. They will still claim titles. Don't forget. We'll divide amongst all of them. But I can just designate... No, we're not absolute crown authority. Why are we not absolute crown authority? When did that happen? Well, we are again now. Problem solved. All right, then. Back to... Turns out we couldn't designate heir all that time. So it's a good job I didn't remember. Otherwise, I would have been disappointed. But how do I designate an heir? Am I going mad? Succession. Here we are. Designated heir. My son. This puts a target on his back, of course. Savalum. They are all so good. I mean, we've had 5 genius kids in a row. The chance of that happening is, even with genius wife, intelligent husband... And, you know, the dynasty legacies that give you, you know, reinforcing the genes and upgrading the genes, whatever. So unlikely. Let's designate the heir. It's 1,000 prestige, but you know I've got to do it. Okay. Now I feel confident. Are we going to kill that kid? We don't need to kill him. I remember I said we've got to not kill unnecessary characters. Final thing. Give him my regalia. Then we're good. Then we start putting all our effort into the next generation. And for the first time maybe ever, this guy's 57. His heir is 5. When our guy dies and we start playing as this kid, we're going to get a character across his whole life. So we get the biggest gamut of perhaps the best martial character we're ever going to see. I'm excited for this one. However, hear me out. Hold on. Stop. Wait. Oh, whoa. What was I doing? Very distracted. Fabricate a hook? Fabricate the hook? Buy the artifact from him. I'm sure he'll actually sell it to us. Get him now. Tie up the loose ends. Let's see you tell someone about my secrets now, Stinky. We can't kill him because that's tyrannical. But if we did kill him, people were like, oh, that was a bit tyrannical. He didn't... What reason did he have? Does anybody know? But, of course, if he blabbed, then that would be a bit of an opinion. I'll just chuck him in there. Curador. What's he... Oh, he's actually the... Republic of Pisa. Oh, no. He's a landed vassal. I didn't realize that. Okay. Honestly, that's fine. I'm not bothered by it. Oh, my sister Granita died. Died from being ill. People tend to, yes. Oops, did I genuinely just click the torture button? I didn't even have any memory of doing that. That's amazing. I meant to click move to dungeon, but my... Genuinely, this isn't me like doing a bit trying to deflect... Take yourselves out of the game for a second. I genuinely meant to put him in the dungeon and accidentally tortured him. I was just running on autopilot. There, he hasn't got any close family. His only close family will be the rats. We should torture some other people, though, if possible, to get some more dark insights. Arguing neighbors. Perhaps I can help them sort things out. We're going to resolve an argument between some peasantes. And now, we'll just wait, I suppose, on killing our... Have we got any other rivals that we should get rid of? We do. We have another rival, Duke Sergio of Apuila. You can die as well, then. That gives us a nice, fresh start for tomorrow, where all of the loose ends have been tidied up. Very good. The succession is resolved, and more importantly, we are prestigious and grand and greater than ever. I just want this final artifact, then we're done. Then we're done for today. Oh! Swedish War. Of course I would help you. I'm an honorable and just and good and kind man. Ooh, 665 taxes. Thank God that wasn't a coin hire. Otherwise that would ruin my reputation again. Okay, we're so close. How are we? We've got 3 months, and then I'm going to buy some ancient papal regalia because they match my very fancy crown. Oh, everyone's dying in my dungeons. That's a terrible shame. Cornetto. My son, Cornetto, has been asking me for a wooden sword for a long time. I would never deceive you, Cornetto. Keeps trusting. I feel like, look, this guy would not let... No, but trusting, though, allows him to manipulate them more, right? Teach him a more flexible way of thinking. Keep trusting, then. Keep trusting. Again, this guy views his family as tools. Let's go with it. Lyme's Arabicus has no longer a childhood illness. That's good. Okay. Superstitious mind. Prince Bohemond is very superstitious. Oh, blasphemous beliefs or nonsense. Just dismiss him. I think we believe him. Becomes your friend. That's nice. I don't actually want our guy to become superstitious, which was a mistake, I suppose, in hindsight. I don't think he would be superstitious, but that's okay. I suppose that paranoia comes naturally to a man with his finger in every cookie jar. Am I about to spend 900 gold to get a weak hook on this man? No. No, I'm not. There are other ways to get that than doing that. 3,000 prestige, is it? Oh, shit. Can I just buy your artifact? You're still not accepting it. Oh, shit. If we had the hook, it would literally just seal it, though. Now, because France loves us lots, is there anything I can buy from him? I'd love the French art of strategy, but he also loves the French art of strategy. When's our hook come back, though? 4 years. I don't know that we'll live long enough to see that through, which would be a massive shame. So tomorrow, let's leave it there for today, because I could sit here and steal artifacts forever, evidently, as I've done, given that we are like an hour-and-a-half video long today. Let's leave it there, but look across our realm with adulation, honor, and respect. We have the greatest court, the greatest artifact collection throughout the world, without a shadow of a doubt. No one has a better artifact collection than this. It's not possible for the most part, because we've got like the best variant of it. We've got the best throne, we've got the best. That is unique. There's no others in the world. Our crown. How could I forget the crown? Do it. Spend the money. Spend that damn money. Boom. Oh, wait, what? Improve artifact. Why did it not work? 7 by antiquarian? She can't improve it. Oh, she's not excellent aptitude, so she can't. Oh, boo earns. Maybe she needs like 20 learning. Well, that's disappointing. That's disappointing. Maybe we can improve another thing, though. We can improve, like, this bit of furniture, right? The Pentaprigion? Can we improve that up to a higher level? And maybe actually improving the books would also help us at a higher level, too. Why don't we just take a look here? It's the final thing to do here, because it's a very artifact-heavy episode. I know not everyone's into it. Improve artifacts. And we go to the piece of furniture. 7 by antiquarian. Prize bowl. Italian. Okay, so she can't improve a lot of these. Arms of St. George. Skull Goblet. What am I trying to upgrade here? The Pentaprigion. She can. For 1,000 gold. Oh, sweet. Amazing. Oh, amazing. Really good work. Wow. That feels a lot nicer, because having one green artifact felt a bit weird. What about the books, then? Let's assume that I want to upgrade. I don't know. It doesn't really matter too much. Any of them. Just pick any of them, right? And let's just see if it's even possible to upgrade them. Books. No illustrious books. Oh, my God, we can. Oh, my God, we can. She can't improve that one, because she's not excellent. But all the other books, we can upgrade. So bear that in mind. If push comes to shove, if we need to get some sort of, lower tier martial book early, we can always upgrade it in the long term. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad we've done everything we've done. I've changed my mind on that one. This has been phenomenal, superb, fantastic. One of the best days and one of the most glorious men who's ever lived. And look at the dynasty, though. Everything has gone our way today. I look forward to it all unraveling spectacularly tomorrow. See you all then.